morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are in the world. Yes, it's me, April Love, here in Boston. Once again, wishing you a blessed time wherever you are, finding reasons to smile, to laugh, to enjoy life, to appreciate everything and everyone around you. It is currently 4 a.m. I am hitting the last 2 hours of my shift at my current job, and wanted to talk a little bit about the poem that I posted the other day. I originally wrote that poem, How Many Prayers, because of all the massive attacks and bombings and shootings that have been going on around the world. Some of them have been televised, meaning covered by mainstream media, and others I heard through Facebook, from Turkey, Iraq, Saudi Arabia. We had the Orlando shootings in my hometown. Recently, there was a shooting on the other side of Boston. One person was killed. I haven't been watching the news. I've been getting most of this through social media, through some news feeds, through just people posting about it. I heard about the shooting of the black man by the cops. Another case of excessive force. And now also the attack in Dallas. The poem was originally written for all the mass shootings prior to the Dallas shooting and the shootings just before that. I don't watch the news because I can't stomach it anymore. I haven't really been able to stomach it ever, but I've been making more of a conscious decision to avoid the news and anything pertaining to violence, to hatred, because I get too emotionally invested and it messes me up mentally, physically, psychologically, and it just breaks my heart. And I'm sure, and more people are voicing the same opinion, that I don't care if you're black, white, I don't care if you're Christian, Jewish, Muslim, I don't care if you're Spanish, Chinese, I don't care if you're a cop, if you're an everyday person, I don't care if you live in the projects, I don't care if you live in a mansion. We all deserve to be treated with love, with kindness, with respect. I'm getting really tired of seeing so many pointing the finger at one another, turning to violence to rectify a situation. Cops are either being too scared or being too, entitled. They're not doing their job properly. There are good cops out there, but there are a lot of cops that abuse their authority. Muslims are being blamed for everything. Recently, one of my favorite YouTubers, Kareem, asked his viewers to put up the hashtag. It was a terrorist attack. I don't remember the exact terrorist hashtag he wanted, but it was to call the shooter of the Dallas cops a terrorist. You know, and regardless whether you call him a terrorist or not, whether it's ISIS, whether it's a random person, whether it's, you know, family against family, color against color, same against the same, the violence needs to stop. We need to learn to love each other once again. We need to, like I said in the thing, how many more prayers is it gonna take? We've prayed for Paris, we've prayed for Boston, we've prayed for New York, we've prayed for California, Orlando, Australia, Germany, Bangladesh. We've prayed every time something comes up, and only the stuff that comes up in mainstream media. There's been mass murders in other parts of the world that haven't been televised, that haven't been brought to the surface. And you don't see us saying prayers to South Africa, prayers to Egypt, prayers to whatever, you know, because if it didn't involve one of our own, so to speak, it didn't really happen. You know, the media's not going to cover it. And whether they do or not, like I said, we need to learn to love each other. No matter your religion, every religion tells you to respect and love your neighbor. Every religion tells you to love and respect your relatives, to gain knowledge. That doesn't just mean gain knowledge of your own religion or your own culture. It means go out into the world and learn something new about another culture, about nature, about science, about anything. Those of you who watch my vlogs, you've heard me say many times, I was bullied as a kid, was harassed as I got into my adulthood. You've also heard me mention that my family is an extremely eclectic group of people. Yes, the majority of my family is white, Catholic, but my brothers have a different father than me. Their father is from Peru, so that makes them part Spanish. My husband and my in-laws are from Morocco. I personally converted to Islam. I have family members that follow Wicca, Buddhism. I have family that are atheist. I have family that are gay, bisexual, transfluid. I have family that are racist. I have family that are more open-minded than even I am. I have family members that are addicts. But I love every single one of them. And I'm proud to have such an eclectic group of people that I call family. Not just friends, but family. And I have friends around the world. Granted, I've told you before, I don't have friends that I hang out with. But the people that I do come across and become to the point where I call them friend, come from every walk of life, religion, culture, background. I made a video a while back after the Paris attacks asking for a Royal Peace Challenge. Didn't get many views, which is fine, because I'm not doing this for views. I'm doing this, again, to inspire people. I'm asking everybody, whether you make your own video, whether you share my videos, please spread love, spread peace and understanding and caring. That's the only way things are gonna change. The violence hasn't fixed anything. All it has is added to the body count. It all needs to stop. I want to see my nieces and nephews grow up. I want to, God willing, have my own kids. But I'm scared to death to bring them into this world right now. How many more prayers is it gonna take? If you're on the other side, how many more people have to die before we realize violence isn't solving anything? More guns are not saving anyone. I want peace in the world, and I pray that you want that too. Let's continue to pray, but let's put more effort behind those prayers to make the peace and love be the dominant thing that comes through. We gotta stop pointing the blame at everybody else, because it's not doing us any good. We need to stand up for ourselves and stand up for each other. That's the only way life is gonna change for us all. And with that, I want to thank you for watching. Please think about what I've said. Please make your own video voicing the need for change and the want for change, and just continue to spread love. Until next time, I thank you again for watching. Like, love, share, and inspire. Much love all.